Well, let us see how this one unfolds right here. Julie with the Inkling character that we haven't quite seen quite some time, and that could just be because we don't. It's not a lot of Cosmos out there at this point. I don't know if Dyer is still playing any Inkling or if they are just solo um, Minecraft characters, but regardless, Inkling's still a threat here in this current meta, and the same can be said certainly for ZSS. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. This is going to be a game of great footwork and a lot of movement.
Ooh, gosh, all right. As we've seen earlier, seen a Zero Suit Samus, and that is what we did not see a lot of the last Zero Suit Samus. Saw a lot of the more unconventional. As you talk about, Zero Suit Samus as a character, she's not really just going to hit you with like a strong kill option. She's going to get that one hit into the next hit. And that's the kind of Zero Suit Samus I think we're going to see here.
Yeah, we have to see that because Inkling, of course, has the ability to smother the competition and a lot stronger on the swing and some of their attacks than ZSS is. So, then of course she has the ability to low profile some of what ZSS brings to the table. So, when ZSS gets in, she has to make sure some of these hits count. So, as you can see right there, smothering you with those aerials. No frame one jab needed. You know what I'm saying? No down smash needed. Just a back air at a late percent is definitely going to be enough to get it done. Up throw. Oh, no up air there that time.
Yeah, looking like right now Julie's just not able to get it going with Inkling. Getting the throw. Oh no, the directional air dodge off stage. Makes it back on safely.
Oh, I felt like that was supposed to be run off forward there, but stopped a little bit at the ledge and hit down tilt. So got to be a little bit more precise, especially with the off-stage gameplay versus, or as Inkling, versus somebody like ZSS. ZSS is kind of like Luigi. She has a series of things she needs to do when she gets back to the ledge, but if you take any piece of that away, she's in some real trouble.
And
yeah, historically, Inkling can apply some great off-stage pressure. I know this is a game more of ledge trapping than it is of going off-stage, but when you got the hops of Inkling, you're actually kind of okay out there.
Oof. All right, using the roller. Great stuff for movement. I think that's something that's really underutilized for Inkling. Not always just using it to hit your opponent, but just to give yourself some space. Mix up your movement. Zero Suit Samus tossing him off stage once again. Gonna whip a grab there.
No up smash for you there that time. A little bit out of ink. Yeah, you got to get your resources back in line, okay? I know some people like to flex and say, I can do it without the Pikmin. I can do it without the ink. I can do it without these tools. But honestly, with how well Cyberstraw has been playing, I would not take that risk.
Yeesh. All right. Got the whip coming out. Taking that second stock. Got some ink going here. Haven't really seen the ink play too much of a factor here in this game. I'd love to see that. There we go. We're getting the grab, getting the conversion afterwards. I think we're starting to warm up here.
That's right. And this could be very dangerous. I don't want to say too little, too late. I mean, again, these are two characters that, oh my goodness, the falling up air right into the rapid jab, getting fancy. And only 13%. You can't hang out at the ledge forever versus Inkling. She has options, my friend. And I'm pretty sure I just seen up smash come out. I'm 90% sure that's what that animation was. Okay, B reverse neutral special, just trying to increase the movement options. Inkling has the footwork to pin you down. She can sometimes feel a little overwhelming, but the same could be said for ZSS. Great up smash from underneath.
All right, it's going to get that blocked. Zero Suit Samus off the stage once again. I like the throw there. All right, yet another grab. Probably going to get it tossed off the stage. Just going to grab some more positioning.
Uh-oh. Force the flip jump back on. Okay, now even if Julu doesn't do so hot here this game, you've definitely figured some things out about yourself. No directional air dodge.
Oh, gosh. Said I'm not going to make it back down I'm not going to make it back onto the stage. Let's just use the platform, man. Closer to the blast zone.
Julu getting fancy out here. Man. Goodness gracious. You know what? Even if you don't actually win, I still feel like you won this game because of that. But there's still a lot more work to get done. Now, obviously, this lead right here kind of cut in half, but it looks like Cyberstar really looking to extend it. But I feel like that up smash was very telling. Again, ZSS with some reliable kill options at later percent, but not too reliable, as you can see Julu hanging on for dear life with that DI.
Oof. And those grabs there might be the death of them later in this set, man. Seen a lot of grabs out of shield. I feel like It's like a really smash 4-y. I know I still see myself doing it sometimes. I'm like, dang, man.
Yeah, gone are the days indeed. Up throw, mixing them up on that platform, and again, low profiling around ZSS can certainly serve you some justice, but if you get caught slipping and she throws out that up special, you are dead in the water. Still a phenomenal performance right there from Julie, but Cyberstraw was able to hold strong. Goodness, I'm afraid to look at these highlights.
Oh gosh, me too, man.
Yeah, I am absolutely terrified because that grounded animation into up smash, that was pretty crisp.
Yeah, because I was actually thinking, I was like, oh man, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. But right there, you know, there's the quick up special out of shield here to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you forget about those out of shield options, and it's like, man, that kills.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. It is certainly a formidable option. Good Lord, look at this. I was like, are we going to directly air dodge down through the platform? What are you doing up there? What are you trying to do? And
get off of there, Inkling.
Get from down there, my friend. But yeah, I mean, you know what, though, as flashy as that was, both of those players have a lot of fire to them. So let's see if they'll be able to douse each other's flames here as we move into this next game. You know, Cyberstraw was able to hold on to the final moment. But you know what, though? I got to say, the way that match kicked off, I was like, Cyberstraw, this should be a very quick one. But the fact that it was that close in the beginning after it being that far apart, or that close at the end, excuse me, after it being that far apart in the beginning, I'm like, yo, dude, you might got your money cut out for you.
There was definitely like a flip of a switch that happened in that first game because you know, you're watching and we're just like, you know, not really get anything. I saw a grab, there was no hit afterwards, and I was like, you know what, maybe this is his first game, didn't get the warm up in. Then I saw that next grab and I was like, oh, he's ready now.
All right, well, ready or not, here we come. Looks like they wanted to. Yeah, so these two are definitely not in the same area if they were doing taunts to kick it off. Usually we only see that you know, from players who are just not by each other and they're playing online. Obviously not, no voice chatting here, unfortunately, in the world of Nintendo. Hopefully we can fix that one day so we can competitively game the proper way. But in the meantime, man, enough harping about Nintendo. We got to harp about this deficit right here, man. So Zulu, of course, smashed very reminiscent of the first game. Goodness.
Yep. And once again, I spoke of it at the end of that game where I'm seeing a lot of whiff punishes, but the whiff punishes is an attempted grab that is missing, and right there we saw that, which led to no grab, but a back air to the face, and then some more damage off stage. Off of those, I'd like to see some forward airs and some back airs instead of the grabs.
Yeah, same here, but no grab, but still putting that plasma whip to use. There is, goodness gracious, the forward air. That was great precision there. I mean, again, you know, I feel like in order to pilot somebody like ZSS, you really touch on a part of the smash neutral that's a little bit more uncomfortable, or, you know, maybe last to explore, kind of like when you're driving and, you know, you learn to parallel park last. That is the off-stage gameplay. You know, you got to know how to utilize that properly, or else playing somebody like ZSS is pretty pointless. So, great stuff to Cyberstraw. Zulu, though, still hanging in there, 74%. You know, a solid smash attack placed properly can definitely be enough for ZSS.
Especially on a stage like this one. Ooh, yeah, getting away from that roller. Ooh. There we go, down to the ledge. Dodging the grenade. Ooh, gosh, all right.
Looks like just the threat of something, the impending doom was enough to do it. And again, that just goes back to what I talked about earlier, just like how great Inkling is off stage. You know, ZSS, again, has a lot of options to recover, but those options are certainly sequential. You know, one cannot be done before the other or she's in trouble. So Inkling, just the threat of them is enough to certainly get it in action. But still, sizable deficit right here for Cyberstraw and extending it ever so slightly. But even in that same turn of breath, extending this lead ever so slightly could certainly come back and bite you in the butt because, you know, just jumping around and using like, you know, Zaire, jumping around just using like, you know, standing jab. You know, yeah, you're still putting on percent, but, you know, you're also giving Inkling a lot of rage on top of the fact that they have great conversions. That's a combination that is very dangerous.
Oof. All right, we got some aerials getting tossed out here from Inklings. Trying to come in and get that grab, I feel. You know, you don't see any fears coming out of shield. A lot of trotting. There we, ooh, once again.
Okay, a lot of great footwork.
Miss. And I'm not too sure the percents for Zero Suit Samus, but
Yeah, I do like the footwork a lot here from both of these two. Sometimes when you see characters with great footwork like this, even though they might be deemed faster characters, it really makes for a much more slower paced match. Just to really get a chance to show how much you are in love with your options in the neutral. But the back air finally coming out, and honestly, we need to see more of that from Inkling. Back air is a really great spacing tool. As you can see right here, a combo extender as well.
Yeah, and I believe what led to that there is, he got the grab. I don't think he was in a percent to get hit by the up air, but air dodged out of the way, and that air dodge just left him in drift. Was able to get the back air out before they grabbed the ledge. Gave a lead to Julu here. Much needed.
Yeah, even though it's not much of a lead, it's certainly a confidence booster for sure, because he's certainly played behind for the majority of these first two games. No platforms here to save either of these two characters, not like they really need it though in the first place, but okay, as I say that, they are back online, but again, you can't hang out there forever versus ESS. She's kind of waiting for you to just kind of stand there and not press a button. Back air, and the threat of it is always in the air. Up tilt, talked about it before, she does have some quick options up close. Pretty quick up tilt, pretty strong up tilt as well, and then of course a frame one jab if I'm not mistaken.
All right, dash attacks. I need him off stage once again. All right, I like that we did not see the jump out of shield. Last time we saw you on that platform, you had the jump out of shield. Got met with a back air. All right. There we go. It's a regular air dodge that time. And that's going to end it. That's Julu using the roller, getting the stock.
That was really smart, man. Again, no platforms for ZSS to really jump around and like to kind of evade some of your aerial assaults. So with that in mind, if you can catch her slipping, because again, ZSS, great character, very fast, but there's a lot of jumping that comes into play with her. And I do feel like Inkling has some pretty decent anti-air options. You catch her jumping and landing improperly, of course, you can always roller her, but you can also beat her to the swing with like forward air and backer. Now, when I think of doing that, I'm like, I'm still taking percent. But when I think of like, who's winning that trade, it's kind of Inkling more times than not.
Yeah. When you think about weights and like who's going to die quicker.
So, great game number 2 there. Looks like we're probably going to get a close set here as this thing kind of wraps up and unfolds.
I really like how all of that played out right there, because you had the tomahawk right there, and then you had the air dodge, and it's just like, oh, I'm going to punish you here.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. It's I'm looking at these replays again, and sheesh, man, Cyberstraw was just all over the place during that game too. But you got to slow a character like ZSS down and really make them think about their next movement option, and that is when you know that you are going to at least, if not win the neutral, do a slightly better job. Because allowing ZSS to just rip and run around you is not good at all. But this match right here, kicking it off, game number 3 in a major way. Smaller quarters, so of course I expect to see much closer quarter combat.
I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out on a stage like Smashville, to see if maybe Inkling might actually end up benefiting from that platform there, maybe on some resets or things of that sort. Zero Suit Samus, maybe some resets with up airs, waiting for some air dodges into up smashes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, got the jabs coming out.
I mean, it's always possible. Okay, very smart. Probably not trusting the footwork on top of the ink. Of course, you slow down just a little bit, so just using grab to try to catch Inkling. Smart option. Bit of a mix-up, too, from how ZSS typically plays, because usually she's never standing still, so.
Oh, yeah.
Up B should be enough, yes, sir, to do it. Great option there from Cyberstraw. Now, if you are somebody like Julu, you're like, how do I bring myself back from this? I've been in this situation before. I'm allowing ZSS to just dance all over me. You have the ability to dance too. I want to see back air come out. Use back air to space.
There we go.
Not even when you're just in advantage.
Yeesh. All right, got those aerials coming out. Throw off of the stage. Oh, jeez. Gosh, in the whip.
Cyberstraw. Good lord, that's the ledge regrab there, but no tether that time. Tricky business, and then no down smash, just off the money ever so slightly. with a character like ZSS, you cannot afford to miss any conversion. There's another back here, and I want to see more of that, but not just when you're in the advantage, just tossing it out like how Palutena tosses out back here. It just, it just demands respect. Now, obviously not the same properties on Inklings that it is on Palutena, but still.
Yeah. And right now, Cyberstraw is just not letting up at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, just got tapped there. All right, Julu finally getting that first stock. Weight lifted from the shoulders.
There you go.
Got some solid damage there. Ooh, okay, I see that.
Falling up there right into up tilt. Yeah, I mean, Inkling, of course. Definitely bang at lower percents. Has a bit of kung fu. Should see forward throw there that time. Up throw, nowhere near high enough to KO, but up smash, yes. Up smash can definitely get it done at those darker red percentages. At earlier percents, of course, it's definitely a combo tool, but later percents, she does have a couple more options that can serve her some justice. Back here that time gets the double roller, no ground at the second time. Oh my goodness.
No! That was very unfortunate. All right, Julu's gonna take that though. All right, gets back onto the ground, sitting with a full canister of ink. Gets the grab, no combo afterwards.
Yeah, those are conversions you cannot run the risk of dropping, man. Forward air here a few more times, just really pinning them down off stage. And then again, just ever so slightly off the mark, man, you cannot miss down smash. Oh my God. Talk about just staring danger right in the eye. You see roller coming, my option in my head is to get out of the way. But when you are as talented as Cyberstar, you're going to go for grab.
Cyberstar has no fear.
None at all. And honestly, when you play ZSS, you can't really have any fear because there's... Oh my God. Great mash out.
I feel like in that situation, it'd been nice to see like the last time we saw. We saw the game end right there. But the last time he hit the paint roller, he got a back air. I think that would have been nice there as well because Yosu Samus was only at 56% and an up smash. Hopefully, wouldn't have killed there. I hope not, man.
Yeah,
sometimes we talk about why don't more people play Inkling.
Yeah, I mean, you never know sometimes, but as light as ZSS is, I'm kind of with you. She probably would have been able to survive that. But let's take a peek here at this replay. So yeah, I like this little back and forth, and then that time, and not even trying to run the risk of down smash because it just hasn't quite been working out for Cyberstraw. I'm just going to use something that leaves my body just in hopes that the duration of this will kind of freak you out and make you drop shield. Well, I mean, I guess even if he held shield, he still could have gotten grabbed, but I guess, with it hitting, up special would be enough to close it.
Yeah. All right, that was the unfortunate. I guess both of those stocks really were kind of like, all right, I guess Zero Suit's dead now.
All right.
Got another up special coming there. Looks like both of these guys really sticking their mains. Looks like that's really been the thing today. Everybody's been sticking their character, except for that first set.
Yeah, that first set was just...
The second one we saw two characters. We saw Sephiroth as well.
Yeah, that first game was definitely that first game. But, yeah, we did see ZSS earlier from Fruit Smasher, but, of course, having a home at ZSS's crib first before Sephiroth came in town can certainly help you out. Of course, ZSS is still a strong character, despite what people may or may not think about her. But, same can be said for Sephiroth as well. And there's still a lot of matchup unfamiliarity there. But I tell you what, there's no matchup unfamiliarity here with Inkling. You know how Inkling gets down. Okay, this character's been gruesome since day, literally before the game came out. People were, data mining the game and playing Inkling like a whole 3 weeks before this game was even available. So you should know how Inkling plays. And as we can see here, Cyberstraw is certainly getting a crash course lesson the wrong way here.
And I like what we're seeing here. This is the first game that I felt like Julu's been awake on the first stock. We're seeing a lot of aggression. We see offstage gameplay. We see those strong aerials that Inkling possesses being utilized here. There we go.
Ooh, run off with the forward air, but that should...
No. Whoa. Like, you know what? Maybe you should just stay on stage.
Yeah, got caught doing just a little too much out there, man, and I get it. You see those opportunities for capitalization, especially on somebody like ZSS who can come back from some pretty great lengths, You know, you just want to get out there and press a button, but you got to watch the buttons you press, man. Because ZSS can come back from lengths that, you know, other characters just certainly cannot. Oh, great anti-air with the up smash.
And just
up
like
tilt
that,
again.
Cyber Straw in the driver's seat.
Ooh!
Woo. Oh, no! In the driver's seat, but left the car door open, apparently.
Yeah. That was just not good at all. But, you know, that's ZSS 101. Again, you know, you got to be brave. You know, you cannot have any fear. We've even seen some of the greatest ZSSs in the world just, like, go completely ham and just do a little too much, and unfortunately, SD. It's not uncommon.
Yeah,
but that time, though, that was, oh, my Lord.
There are definitely characters where you just expect to see that, even though they may have an amazing covering. Sometimes they're just going to be off stage doing things. Characters such as Zero Suit Samus, even Bayonetta and Smash 4, there'd be times you'd watch a Bayo and it's just like, what were you doing? Like, how did you not make it back as Bayo? And you know, you're just doing a little too much sometimes.
Yeah, and Julu, of course, is having his way with this lead here. Oh, but you got to remember the splat hitbox. Yes, you got to remember the splash box. That should have been an up smash and a half right there, or maybe even a side B too, but that time there, not quite enough. Not the right hitbox on side B. Julu with a very formidable lead here.
Makes it back to the ledge, gets back up. Here we go. I like this. We've seen a lot less grab out of shield coming from Julu. We're seeing those aerials. That's what we need. Cyber Straw is not out of this yet, sitting at 106 damage. Zero Suit Samus is no stranger to being a character using rage.
Oh, for sure. As you can see, utilizing it very well here. That up smash, again, getting a lot of mileage out of that. You know, traditionally, at least in this set, we've been seeing it as like a KO option, but using it to kind of start combos up. Yeah, don't press the button. Up tilt again. Great options up close here. Julu has to figure out a way to do away with Cyber Straw and fast, because my goodness. Okay, that can do it. Wow.
When two scary moves meet.
I was afraid, man. Had down smash connected, Inkling would have been in some real trouble, but Julu was able to hold strong there, really trusting in Roller. Wow, you got to appreciate that. Great gameplay to both players there. Julu evening up the set here. These matches going down to the wire too, mind you. Like you know, how it kicked off, I'm like, yo, Cyber Straw is steamrolling right now, but no, sir. Julu knows how to make a comeback, but I would like to see Julu hold on to a lead.
And I just feel like as you've mentioned before, just the down smashes just aren't working for this Zero Suit today. I think that was the first time we've seen a punish from it, though. But
yeah, it most certainly was. Yeah, see, I like that. You know, both characters, again, great anti-airs on each other. If you just get too jump happy, they have options to keep you away. But yeah, I'm with it 100%, man. You know, down smash, I like the idea of it. I like how it's, I like the situations in which it's being used. I just don't like how it's being used, though.
You like the timing on it?
Yeah, the timing is just off. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if down smash would have been enough right there for Roller. Like, I think Roller would have, you know, Roller would have did what Roller was supposed to.
Oh yeah. I think that Roller's going to beat down smash there.
So here we go, friends. Moving to the next game here. 2 games apiece. This is a best of 7 format here, homie. So, yes, we have a couple more games here to play, potentially.
I'd like to see more of that being used. I know we saw a game get won with the Paralyzer being used. And then that's also a move that, you know, using it that far away, you're still going to be safe, even if you whiff.
That's right. Now,
Roller coming through. That's going to be Roller. Oh, man. All right. So Paralyzer might be the move here.
Okay. You know, we've seen it earlier. You know, we talked about how down smash wasn't quite cutting it for him, and Paralyzer might be the better of the options since it travels and, you know, you have more time for your opponent. It just travels far away from the body, of course, it's a projectile, but you also have time for your opponent to possibly drop shield safely where down smash can get you punished. Oh, easy come, easy go.
No, but still got it.
Julu man. Cyber Straw into a coffin right there, keeping this match close, and I'm loving the intensity here. We cannot afford to have either side really pull ahead too far.
That was kind of sad there. Cyber Straw thought they were out. Like, oh, I made it. Woo. Oh, okay.
my lord. Okay. Okay, yeah, fool me once, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing a lot right now. Now, I don't mind oh, yeah, you're dead. Now, see, I don't mind a conversion into up B, but you're not just going to be able to run up on me and do this, okay?
Okay, Cybershock chilling down. That was a heat check went wrong, man. That's actually the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, it was not pleasant at all. Right here.
We have Julu. The percent lead sitting at about 105. Woo.
Yeah, and climbing. Killing. And climbing as well. Oh my God. Some unreliable, funky kind of hitbox here coming from ZSS. But yeah, you know, ZSS, again, the ability to anti-air. You cannot jump around me for free, good sir. Cyberstraw keeping this match close. 8%, 2% differential here and climbing. Who's going to be able to find that hit? Okay, you can't drop shield. This should be a punish. Yes, I'm ZSS. I can punish that from long distances away.
Okay. Using the roller to get in.
All right.
Yeesh. Probably wanted a dash grab there.
Ooh, I love the rapid jab. Yeah, knowing that ZSS doesn't really like fighting up close, really getting in her face and just being as uncomfortable as you can be. Oh my God. These options, I'm telling you, like, if these options from Cyberstraw were to ever connect at the ledge, I mean, these matches would end a lot earlier than where they were supposed to. But Julu, of course, getting a lot of second chances at life here. And for the first time, I think, in the entirety of the set, has kind of had the lead and has done a really great job holding on to it. Another side B miss.
Good shield there. All right, yeah. Julu just wants to get away from that ledge right now. Doesn't want to get hit by any type of paralyzer or down smash that could end up with an up special afterwards. There's the whip. Jerisu Samus definitely going to chase.
Oh my lord.
Okay, down smash. All right.
Wait a damn minute. Now, I thought for sure that he was going for up smash there.
Smash.
Probably anticipating, like, you know, a high recovery of some sort, but I didn't know that you can sweep ZSS from that length away. Great stuff there. Wow. Gotta say, again, you know, I said it in the beginning of the game number one. I'm saying it again, you know, these characters, great footwork, great mobility. You know, sometimes you meet two very quick characters and it makes for a slower paced match. But when you watch these slow paced matches, okay, that's what it is. She jumped off the ledge. But yeah, when you watch these slower paced matches, you really have to sit back and enjoy the neutral, because it's just like, wow, these are two players you don't see very much overextending. You know what I'm saying? We don't see very much. We just don't see wild gameplay from these two. You know, we're seeing. Well, the
replay to get right.
Yeah. Besides that, he was feeling himself just a little bit too much, and respectfully, Julu was able to punish. But we're just seeing really great footwork, and I love it.
I'm a fan.
Yes, sir.
Man, that one was wild, man. Missed the forward smash, but got up on the platform and hit him with the up smash.
3, 2, 1, go!
Next game here, potential final game right here for Cyberstraw. After starting to set out in a very dominant fashion, it was Julu who has found a second chance at life here in this set, but the work ain't done yet.
I feel like Julu's timing might be just a little bit off with these throw combos, because Zero Suit Samus is getting the trade, it seems, each time. Okay, got the jab. All right, like to see that. Throwing the back air out. Must be respected.
That's right. Spot dodge up tilt actually ain't bad either up close. Great. Another great anti-air option that Cyberstraw has on their behalf. But again, in that same turn of breath, Julu certainly has a lot of great anti-air options too. And I would love to see back air used just a little bit more. You know, just make it a little bit more uncomfortable for ZSS to just jump. You know, all her great options come out of jump, as you can see here. But if you can maybe just toss out the threat of back air, it will make some of these characters that might feel like they're autopiloting just a little too much, it make them think twice. Oh my God. Rolling into ZSS, you are asking for trouble.
Back air is taking that stock. Cyberstraw up with a lead. Cyberstraw definitely playing a bit more tame in this game here as compared to the last one.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to drop any stocks. Going for some crazy up B stuff.
Oh, Okay, finally finding an option right there to do away with roller. You got to get above it. Oh my God, and ZSS with the lead. I mean, we talked about Snake earlier, but ZSS looking really, stressful to deal with. Quick options are close. Of course, she has great air mobility, so she's just all around you at once. Oh, big
gosh.
big brain read, yeah.
Back on the shield. Got him off that platform. Up special out of shield. It's going to put Julu off the stage.
Yeah, and historically, Julu has not had a great time out there, surprisingly enough. Now, of course, I don't think any stocks have been taken out there, but just the idea of recovering back to Les comfortably, Cyberstraw has made that task very difficult for him. Another side B as well, but that time getting stuffed out there. Looking to ground ZSS as quickly as possible. Now, at this percent, there's back air. She has a lot of percent online. Of course, she has a bit of race to work with, so you cannot afford, especially at the corner here, to get hit with neutral special or down smash into up B. But even as I say that, if you can take this stock, you'll actually be okay. 94% on ZSS is actually the one spot to be in the world.
All right, got rid of that stock because Zero Suit Samus was sitting at maximum rage. If you would have touched that shield, up special most definitely would have killed Inkling there. All right,
rapid
the jab coming on.
Now, ZSS isn't the only character that can kind of chip away here at stocks. Inkling can certainly do it as well. Yeah, we're seeing it. Back air, right into the down tilt. We talk about smooth, and we use that term very loosely, but Julu is rewriting the book on how to smooth 101 here. Class is in session, friends, in this collegiate tournament.
Once again, just when we thought Cyberstraw had the lead, Julu finding a way to take an early stock from Zero Suit Samus. I mean, normally you're supposed to be talking about that the other way around. Normally Zero Suit Samus is taking stocks pretty early.
Yeah, she is, but then she also has the option to play slow, and I think again that's just a testament to how great both these two characters are kind of being piloted right now. You know what I mean? Like the fact that she's so quick on her feet could also make it for. I mean, you see Inkling. Inkling is so good at just dancing around other opponents, but when you are face to face with somebody with great footwork like you, it's like, all right, we might be dancing in the neutral than what I expected.
I might be here for a little bit longer, man. Paralyzer. Oh, that air dodge in. Getting around the up smash there.
Alrighty, Julu looking good here. Is going to go for the standing jab again, catching her before she jumps. Very good, yes, and not up being. I just need to get back to the ledge and stay as safe as possible. Okay, but this is actually really good. Your back air is going to be enough to do it, friends. Julu closes it out there on Cyberstraw after a bit of a cold start here in this set. It just goes to show what a potential 7-game series can certainly do for you in terms of adaptation. So, yeah, big shout out to both players, but Julu is going to move forward till tomorrow.
Julu definitely had the clutch factor there. Think after that first game, probably had some of that Death Wish coffee, man. Had to wake up real quick.
Yeah, Death Wish coffee can certainly snap you back into reality for sure. And yes, let's take a gander here, just these replays really fast. So there is that up special. I loved that. Just got very up special happy in these final games, and that kind of came back to bite him a little bit. But this little conversion there, the backer right into the down tilt, we didn't really get to see what all could be done out of roller for Julu, but it was still posing a big enough threat.
Oh gosh, and just got around that up smash there. One of the very few times up smash failed Cyberstraw there in that set.
It is most unfortunate to see. You hate to see it go down like that. Yeah, and then there's that backer again. Getting a lot off of backer throughout the entirety of this set, not just that game there. And then I believe, yes, that was the runoff forwarder, and that was really good. I'm still, again, surprised that we didn't see more of that on ZSS. She's a phenomenal character, but, again, she has a set list of things she has to do. She got to make sure she got jump, space the flip kick, all that type of stuff. You take any of that away, which Inkling is really good at, you're in trouble. It's I don't know. It just, I guess at the end of the day, it made for a really great set, but there's just a lot there. I'm like, I would have liked to see you expose this one weak area. Yeah. Yes, friends, ZSS does have some weak areas, and I'd like to see it exposed just a little bit more.
All right, so that is actually going to be it for the Smash portion of bracket today. We are going to head over to some Valorant, where you're going to be greeted by Tristan and Trooper, and we are going to get into the John Wood versus Blend match. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the Collegiate Esports National Championship Smash. We are going to Valorant next. Rod, do you want to plug yourself?
Sure. Yeah, I'm Rod. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is the exact same name as my screen name there. You follow me on Twitter, of course. I commentate all the time. You know, we're doing collegiate stuff today. I'll be on the Smash World Tour this weekend. If you want to watch me play some video games, just, you know, without the competitiveness in the background, I'll be on twitch.tv/Shaq News tomorrow. And we'll be doing what's called the Stimulus Games. We'll be playing Pac-Man 99, Sonic Riders, excuse me, and Ninjala. So I've never played Ninjala, but I'm ready to get my feet wet in that game. So yes, friends, please keep it locked here. If you have not already hit the follow button, if the Smash portion of bracket day has not convinced you to follow, then I don't know what is. Hopefully Valorant can certainly do it for you as well, because I know Valorant has a very comfortable home in the collegiate environment. So friends, keep it locked right here. We're going to throw on some more games right after this break.